Hello Wastelanders, this is Devil's Vengeance with Seriously Pink, exploring the Fallout 76 beta on the last day. Took some footage from the day and just wanted to come and show you this. We stumbled upon this event and it has a legendary albino angler. Now, just to put some backstory to what's going on here, me and her have been really pushing through on that far eastern side of the map. And we have nothing really left. We're down to our last dregs. I have this rifle and a revolver. I've burnt through all my grenades. We're really pushing low on supplies. I only have one stim pack left, and you'll see here that I'm making MVP move. And we end up winning this fight, but this was a challenge for sure. So you'll see in a minute where I actually have one stim pack and I give it to Pink to revive her, and it was do or die, man. Like my health gets so low at one point, it's ridiculous. So we're just fucking huddled into this house here, just doing what damage we can. Now see here, she's down, and you'll see stim pack 1, and I just give her my last stim pack. She comes up shooting like a goddamn gangster, and I keep fucking trying to reload my gun, and I keep going into this locker. That's really annoying. I should have just taken that hammer out. So this shotgun's level 5. Like it's bad when you're using your level 5 gun. It's pimped out the best I can with my mods, but yeah, it was rough times. This rifle is basically my best weapon, and now I'm aware I have no stim pack, so I've got to be very careful here. If I go down, I'm dying. Like all health is gone. To recover that kind of health quickly would be very, very challenging and dangerous. So I'm trying to see if I can get an advantage on this roof, and she's down there. So I'm kind of making sure, like, if she gets attacked, I'm still able. Now see this thing coming over here. I'm like, maybe I can get a shot off, but I'm not looking for him. I'm looking for the legendary. That's what's happening here, because oh, forgive me for that. As you'll see here coming up, legendary actually regenerated some health, and I thought that we had to keep DPS on him to whittle him down. And now I don't know where this dude's went. No idea. So I'm nervous right now, because like I said, no stim packs, and these guys are way above our level. Like I think I'm level 20 here, and this guy's 5 levels above me. And oh yeah, there he is. I see him. So I'm trying to get some damage. As you can see, that's just a chip damage. Chip damage. And I have armor piercing on this rifle with a suppressor, short scope, and it's still 308. I haven't unlocked the 50 caliber mod yet for the rifle. Even if I did, I wouldn't have any 50 caliber ammo, so I wouldn't switch it until I had some ammo for it. Now I'm getting scared here. She's over there shooting, and I'm over here just worried about my life, eh? I turn around, and the thing is still on me. It's the legendary still on me, so I figure I'd go with my shotgun, close quarter. I'm freaking out. If you watch my health here, my health gets dangerously low. No stim packs, no immediate. My health even goes lower here. Just wait a second. Like, it gets really... like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It gets even lower than this. Like, I try to stop, try to eat something, to drink something, do something, and I get hit with one of those fire things. And this will give you a good estimate of the damage. Like, look, one of those little fire things does a little bit of chip damage over time. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to die. I need to eat something right now. I found my honey. What did I end up eating? Glowing meat steak. Glowing fungus is not fixed. I have a fury to increase my damage resistance and perception. I start taking some drugs here, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking through and I'm like, I'll have some boiled water to get some HP, and then I'm like, oh wait, I need some psycho. I need to take some psycho along with that drug I just took there for my damage resistance. So I'm like, psycho buff or psycho. Psycho buff gives me 25% damage, so I only had one of them, and I figured this was a good time to use it. So I'm running right now. I have no stim packs, but I'm at 25% damage resistance and 25% damage increase. I'm ready to do some work. So I know he's over there, and I'm dreading going out and baiting him in. But the missus, she's got nothing left either. Like her weapons are broken. She's in a bad spot. She actually recorded this event as well. If you want to see her perspective, I highly recommend you check it out. And here we go. He's still got 3/4 health, and I want him dead. So I've provoked him. I'm hoping he's followed. Yep. Yep, that's the diseased one. Now, see, I'm running a perk for endurance. I've actually put a few points in endurance to resist disease, because I felt like contracting a disease would be pretty detrimental. So I highly recommend, if you can get that perk, it's worth a point in. At 30% resistance is pretty good for just 1 point into it. So yeah. Oh, I'm like, ooh, what's this? Miner uniform. And I'm like, nah, I'm happy with the way I look. What am I doing here? I'm looking at my weapons. I have a Molotov cocktail. My shotgun is shocking. I'm like, this is what I got to work with. We didn't, like, when we came here, we were just exploring. We wasn't expecting a huge conflict like this. Otherwise, we would have prepared. But this is where we're at, and this is what we're doing. So I'm starting to think, man, we need to really do some damage to this thing. Time's wasting, and beta is only going to last for so long. So I'm like, do I finish the diseased one, or do I fish out that legendary? And I'm like, let's go after this legendary. And then watch this. He comes creeping out of the back of the truck here. I thought this was pretty scary. He's just like, oh yes, I see you, devil. And I'm fucking like, no you don't, player, you getting some buckshot. And here he comes, and I'm just running like a coward. Now I run back to this building, and as you see here, I actually find the position that gives us the advantage. This door is closed, and I'm able to shoot through it, thank God. Now he is able to hit me with the fire damage there, but he stands still. He's standing still, and that's what I needed. I needed to get some DPS in on that head. She's up there shooting with God knows what gun she has left. He's right up there, and I'm just still just like, pat, pat, pat. And he's down. And I was like, we only got 88 XP for that? That dude was insane. Luckily here, though, because that was an event, we actually get some stim packs. And I'm like, thank God. So I got the Vampire's Pitchfork here. This is my second legendary. I actually have 3 legendary guns now. I have an instigating plasma pistol as well. So this Vampire's Pitchfork, gain brief health recovery when you hit someone with it. Now I was like, I don't know if that doesn't sound too bad. I don't really use melees. But if I was to use a melee, getting some health back upon hit would be pretty useful, I reckon. Give you some tankiness. So I decided that's not a completely useless weapon, even though I don't use melee. But I'm not level 25, so I'm looking through my plans here. I think I'm just trying to recover here. Yeah, so actually I go back for that golf club. I'm like, I killed you, I'm taking everything off of you. Oh yes, there's a robot brain up here, and I want to talk about this for a second, because I killed this thing, but my Pink, seriously Pink, she goes up there to loot it. And she was pumping ammo into it before, and she was not able to see it. And we're just looking through, I'm like, oh, I got a stim pack, and look at that, it's beautiful. I got 1 point in the medic, so like I get more healing out of a stim pack. And that was MVP moments right there. Out leveled, outnumbered. Like I said, we've been pushing pretty hard, so when we come across this robo-trained sentry, sorry, I killed this thing, and she had shot at it before, and it literally did not even appear. But I found the fusion core on this thing. I thought that was worth noting. I'm still a bit tense from the firefight we just had with that angler, so forgive my aiming. And I decided, you know, calm down, stop wasting ammo, picky shots. Let's go up here and have a look. Now I think that we actually got 3 fusion cores from this area, so that was, this area, like, it was really challenging. We was not prepared for it, but because we was able to get it done, was worth the effort. Fusion core. That's all that matters there. The fusion core. Everything else is nice. The aluminum scrap's nice, but so when we're going through the wasteland, I'm constantly picking up stuff. Like, I play Fallout 4, and I play Fallout 4 pretty religiously. And I played Fallout 3. I platinum Fallout 3. I think I platinum Fallout 4. Now, on my actual profile, I don't know if I platinum Fallout 3 on this profile, but on my older profile, I promise you I did. I wouldn't lie about something like that. So I've been playing Fallout for a while. This guy I thought was alive, maybe? I figured double tap, make sure. Yeah, he's dead. And so, you know, I kind of, when it comes to Fallout 4, I sort of, I realized there's an angler there. I just seen him. I'm picking up these aluminum canisters because aluminum is pretty high in demand when it comes to crafting. Aluminum, or aluminium if you're an Aussie, and then you got adhesive. So those are two big ones. Lead is important. Like, there's certain key items that you're going to need quite regularly. So I pick up a bunch of stuff. Also, because I have a level 4 gunsmith and a level 1 in I think science or whatever, I can create laser weapons now. I'm literally, like, she's picking up guns, I'm picking up guns, and I'm just dismantling them. Like, I'm just constantly dismantling guns to upgrade the future ones that we'll find. If you're going to go the gunsmith route, I highly recommend that you are constantly picking up guns. And even if you can't use them now, to just dismantle them, or if you don't have the ammo, just dismantle them. Now, you gotta understand, when we was going through our playthrough here, we was very limited on our inventory. Our stash boxes were capped, and by the end of this play session, both our stashes were completely full. We was over encumbered. See, there's a fusion core. I tried to go up around here like a gentleman and look at this loot hog. Like, I'm just going to jump over it and take it. Oh, I'm like, that's alright. We're working together. So I actually found a power frame with 3 pieces on it, and I actually found a couple loose pieces. So we almost have one full set. We have 2 frames. I think we're sitting on about 5 or... See, there's a fusion core down there as well. Lead. I see lead and I get excited, because lead's used for ammo. Now, there's still something I'm not too familiar, like, too sure on when it comes to the crafting. So if you figured it out and you leave a comment, I'd appreciate it. The bulk supplies that you can craft. I don't know if I think it creates a set of 10, right? But I don't know if you have to do that to condense the weight or condense inventory space. I'm not entirely sure, like, the benefits of creating bulk, other than saving a little bit of weight. You know what I mean? I don't find that the supplies. Here I'm showing her the nitrogen for a mission that I have no idea. Like, if you look over there, I have heaps of missions. We have just been pushing. Like, missions can come second. We wanted to explore the wasteland. When the game goes live, we can have time to do all of those missions that we just sort of pushed through. But the thing was, now we've unlocked huge amounts of fast travel locations, because we just kept pushing. Instead of worrying about the missions and leveling up, I wanted to be able to unlock fast level locations, so when the game goes live, we're able to go to events faster, do things a lot more in bulk than other people. But there's also another reason why I wanted to keep pushing forward instead of focusing on leveling, was because right where we're at now, there is no one. I mean, there's no one for like 100 miles in any direction, and we're getting uncontested loot. That's what I wanted. Like, there's a fusion core down there, someone else is in the area, they just jump down there and take it, and I didn't want that happening. So like, we fought hard for this area, and we're rewarded solely for it. Anyway, thank you very much for all that. If you like the video, like, subscribe, and whatever else those YouTubers say.